Most men lose interest before they even realize what they're doing wrong. Listen closely. If she isn't interested, you can't pressure her into missing you. You can't message your way into attraction. And you definitely can't play the nice guy role your way into her emotions. But you can trigger a feeling she didn't expect to experience. And when it's done correctly, she'll catch herself thinking about you. Even when she promised herself she wouldn't. Even after she told her friends you were just a friend. Even when she believed she had you completely figured out. I'm going to break down exactly how to flip that internal switch. Without chasing, without pleading, without sacrificing your self-respect or dignity. Because once you truly understand this, you stop being one of many options. And you become the man she can't get out of her mind. This isn't about manipulation or control. This is about understanding human psychology at a depth most men never reach. And by the end of this, you'll clearly understand why she isn't missing you right now. More importantly, you'll learn the precise step-by-step way to change that. This truth hurts, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. So, let's begin with the uncomfortable reality. Why isn't she missing you at all? And if you believe it's because you're not good enough, you're about to discover the real reason she isn't thinking about you. Picture this for a moment. She barely replies to your messages. When you suggest meeting up, she's suddenly busy. She speaks to you like a casual buddy, and every conversation feels flat, like a daily weather update. You've tried being kinder, you've tried being more available, and somehow, her interest has dropped even further than before. Here's the hard truth most men avoid. Everything you think you understand about attracting a woman who isn't interested is completely backwards. The more you try to prove your value to her, the more you quietly confirm her belief that you're not worthy of her romantic attention. Why? This is the invisible reason attraction quietly fades. Because in her perception, every man is constantly pushing himself into her awareness, and your effort simply blends into the crowd. Her mind has to defend itself from that non-stop stream of attention, and the way it does that is by filtering you out. She isn't turning you down because you aren't enough. She's indifferent because you've given her no clear reason to notice a difference. Human psychology is built on contrast. We overlook what feels common. We desire what feels rare. So when your attention is always available, it loses its perceived value, which means if you want her to start missing you, you don't give her more, you give her less. Because here's the paradox most men miss. The moment she feels your absence, she becomes aware of the space you once filled. And that's when curiosity begins working in your favor. So if giving more makes her care less, what actually causes her to start missing you? That's where the real strategy begins. This one move alone separates men she forgets from men she starts wondering about. How to make her miss you. Before we go any deeper, do one simple thing for me. Hit the like button. If this is already touching something real, what comes next will land even harder. Let's keep moving. Here's the first move. And for most men, it's the most difficult. Remove yourself from her front row. Not in a petty or emotional way. Not with an angry message. Not with a dramatic, "I'm blocking you" announcement. Just quietly step out of her everyday life. No more constant messaging. No more liking every post she shares. No more positioning yourself as her backup option. Stop watching her stories. Stop reacting to her photos. In the digital age, disappearing from her online world is often far more noticeable than disappearing from her physical one. Why? Because it creates a pattern interrupt. Your name no longer appears in her notifications. The familiar background presence disappears. And the human brain dislikes unfinished patterns. But here's the catch. Your absence cannot look empty or lifeless. This is where most men get it wrong. They disappear. then sit at home, scrolling, refreshing her Instagram. And that isn't attractive. This is where absence turns into attraction. You need to build a life that's full and clearly visible. Friends, hobbies, time at the gym, travel, fresh photos, new momentum, new energy. When she notices your life moving forward without her, two thoughts hit almost instantly. One, wow, he's actually doing fine without me. Two, wait, who is he spending all that time with? That second thought is powerful because that's where curiosity begins. Now we add social proof. Share moments from your life that naturally include other people, especially women. Don't force it. Don't pose with strangers just to provoke jealousy. Authenticity always wins here. And here's something most men overlook. Memory triggers, inside jokes, unique references, a specific song, a familiar scent, a phrase that's uniquely tied to you. So when she hears it or encounters it again, you reappear in her mind without doing anything at all. Add another layer, intellectual stimulation. Share ideas that expand her thinking, new perspectives, thought-provoking concepts, skills and interests she doesn't already have. When you're gone, she isn't just missing your attention, she's missing the way you made her think. And when the moment comes to re-enter her world, do it with intention, not 2 days later, not the moment she sends a casual "Hey stranger" message. Wait long enough for her to genuinely feel your absence. 2 to 6 weeks, depending on how frequently you used to communicate. This is where everything quietly changes. Return better than you were before, more confident, more physically sharp, more mentally focused. No explanations, no apologies. Just the calm presence of a man who's been living well. That's how indifference turns into intrigue. And here's the deeper truth. When you execute this correctly, it's no longer just about her missing you. It's about becoming the kind of man no one forgets. I know this isn't easy. When you care about someone, your instinct is to give more, to prove your value. But in reality, that instinct is exactly what destroys attraction. You have to step back. Not because you're playing games, but because you're building a life so rich, so full, so magnetic. Whether she chooses you or not, you're still winning. If this hit close to home, drop a comment with the word value so I know you're serious about leveling up. And hit that subscribe button, because what's coming next goes even deeper.